up, guys? Montana Los Warriors Garage here. Back at it again with this trailer build. Gotta take a quick second and let you guys know I got in trouble a little bit here on this trailer build. It came to my attention that I guess I wasn't wearing hearing protection while I was grinding, as well as I wasn't wearing eye protection while I was grinding. And I guess both of those things have the potential to be bad. So I have hearing and eye protection now. So I mean that's it. Got in trouble from my dad. He's probably gonna watch this and tell you I told you so. So that's a done deal. I got hearing and eye protection on. I got like multi pack of safety glasses, so when they get scratched up I can keep wearing a new pair. So as far as the trailer goes, this is where we're at with her. I actually just cut this off the back there. I'm going to clean up these edges, and basically I'm going to recreate this piece out of my 4-inch channel that I got laying here on the ground, and I'm going to weld that back on. I also got to clean up this a little bit. See, there's a hole there that used to be there for something to come running through, and that's on both sides, as well as I need to clean up where I had cut off. Can't remember what it was now, but I took a plasma torch and I cut something off the back here, and it's a little rough, and obviously I need that to be nice and solid, so I'm going to work on getting that fixed up, and then I'm going to modify my channel to fit back in back there. And then that should give me enough support to be able to mount my ramp. I don't know if you guys saw my ramp or not, but I did complete it. So that is that. So if you guys have any more questions, feel free to let me know about what I've done here. These last couple videos, I'm doing it by myself. I haven't really been able to get much in the way of action shots, which I apologize. I'm going to try to work on that here. Probably not this video. Hopefully next week. Although I'll probably have Josh helping me next week. But anyways, it's kind of to the point where I just grab the camera whenever I need to update you. And I realize that makes the videos get kind of boring at times, because basically the only time you're seeing anything is when I'm sitting here talking. You're not actually seeing anything getting done. And I kind of like when you get to see the process start to finish. So I've been failing you a little bit in that category, but no big deal. We'll get it figured out. I'm still working on my video quality, things that I want to do. I'm still tweaking things, trying to make it more appealing for you guys. So if there's something you see in my videos that you like, let me know. If there's something you see in my videos that you think sucks, you can keep that to yourself. I don't want to know. I'm just kidding. You can let me know if there's something you think I can improve on. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of keep producing and kind of trying to do a video a week, but I know that I probably won't be able to keep that up for too much longer, just as life and things get in the way, but try to keep releasing content for you guys. So people who are subscribed and are watching my videos want to stay subscribed, and maybe share with your friends and say, hey, he's out there making content for you to go watch. So other than that, I'm going to get back to work here, and I will update you as soon as I got something to update you on. It's update time. Got the edges mostly cleaned up there. So the other side, what I ended up actually doing is I took what was the old rear bumper piece, and I just cut me out T-squares with a plasma cutter, and I used them as like a patch, and then I just kind of plug welded the front side and just kept welding the bead on until it was a little more than flush, and then I could grind it back smooth. So that seemed to work out well. So now on to the fun part, where I have to cut my channel and try to modify it and fit up in there, so I can make my little cuts and weld it up and hopefully have a nice solid piece. So that's what I'll be working on next. So I will update you as soon as I have that done. I got my channel cut and fit. Obviously it's not up there right now. I'm about just getting ready to tack it on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get her welded on and see how she looks. She's on there now. That will be much sturdier to mount my ramp off of. I don't have to worry about it wanting to twist and bend and snap off like this old stuff almost guaranteed would have. It definitely, being a pop-up camp originally, had no intention of ever having a ramp built off of it, so I think going through and doing this will be a big help. And then I'll end up coming through here with some angle to support out here in the center for my plywood to lay on top, as well as kind of prevent this back from wanting to kind of flex that way, if that makes sense at all. We should add some rigidity in that department. Still need to cut my center supports to go across there, which is going to be done in channel as well. And then basically I just need to finish going through with the angle and cutting the angle anywhere that I think I might need some extra support. So like where I think four-wheeler tires, mower tires, things like that are going to line up at, that is where I'm going to put supports. That way I know I'm not going to fall through the plywood. This piece of plywood that's here is not the type of plywood I'm going to use. This is more of like the MDF or whatever they could call it. I'm not going to use the particle stuff. That's just here as a work surface, make it a little more handy. So that's kind of where I'm at with it right now. I got to do a couple things around the house real quick, and then I got to go to dinner, and then hopefully I'll be back at it to do a little more work. Update time once more. I got my center supports cut and welded in place, so I really like how that's looking now. I will come through, I think, with some angle in the centers there, and that way it's got good cross support there for anything that might sit on top of the plywood. And then I think I'm gonna use this last chunk of channel I got, and I'm going to basically run channel exactly how it was ran in this upper section all the way back. I should have just enough, and that should make that really nice and sturdy, which will give me some confidence hanging my ramp off the back of it. So that is what I'm going to work on now, so hopefully it goes well. Okay guys, we are back with the last update of the weekend. Oh man, I'm looking a little dirty right now. Okay, so you can see I've gotten all my supports cut and swapped in. They're looking pretty good, welded up. Shouldn't say all my supports. I got my supports for this rear back section here. Like I said earlier, I'm still going to go in with some angle across there. That way I've got a good support for my plywood deck. But that right there should supply plenty of strength for my ramp. Basically, because all the weight of whatever I'm loading up, which really shouldn't ever be more than 1,000 pounds going up this ramp. I've got a four-wheeler lawnmower. None of those are 1,000 pounds, so I would think 1,000 pounds would really be about it. But I have basically all the weight when you're on the ramp as you're going up, is being put on this back section up to the axle. It kind of acts as like a fulcrum point, and that's where the stress is. So now by adding in these supports, I've kind of helped strengthen it from wanting to twist and bow. So I think that should be plenty for what I'm doing. So really, I really don't have much more to go as far as the framework goes. Just add my support right through the center there in that section. I think I'm good up front. I'm not really gonna worry about any more up front where underneath that plywood, which means at that point I'll be ready to start working on the sides and then working on getting that welded on. I need to keep forgetting to look for hinges. That way I know kind of what I'm looking at here as far as making sure I got nice reliable operation of this. I'm really hoping to get like some greasable hinges either 2 to 3 of them. Haven't quite decided yet how I want to do that. That's kind of what I'm thinking for the rear gate. And then I can start working on the sides, getting the sides built, which should go pretty quick. It's going to be angle. Basically just going to start cutting a bunch of chunks of angle and welding them up all along the edges. Hopefully we'll go pretty smooth. So that's where we're at this weekend. Next weekend, Josh should be off work. So I imagine he'll be over giving me a hand, which seems to make things go a little faster, as well as you guys get better shots. You know, I'm sure this video gets boring when it's basically just me talking the whole time, so I apologize. I'm looking for the little adapter for my tripod to screw into a camera, which I found, but then I left at Josh's house last time I was there, and I keep forgetting to grab it again. That way I can I'm going to do like time-lapse type shots, things like that. So that's kind of where I'm at the end of this weekend. So this will be part 3. So the last one I did a part 2.5, so this will be part 3 of the utility trailer build. We are well on our way to having a functioning trailer here shortly, so stay tuned.